This video will highlight how to determine if your external tags are updating. First step is to go to the Aggregates monitor. This can be found under the Configuration tab of the ENVision website. Again, if you are using the new version of ENVision, you can, from the main site, you can go to the configuration website by selecting this icon, ENVision Sites, and then selecting the site. From the legacy ENVision, you go to the configuration website first, directly using the link you have. From there, you select the Aggregates monitor screen. This brings up the filter, which allows you to look for specific process values. It's important to note that this filter, because there can be a lot of tags, does not automatically populate. So you have to manually use a filter at minimum with the name. So we're going to use the filter for SIMS devices, clicking on the filter. This will go to the database, get all the process values and aggregates associated with SIMS. When this display comes up, you will see the process value name and the aggregate type. You will also see the data tag within ENVision. In this case, a 1 minute snap is generally an external value, so this data tag would likely correspond to a tag in the historian. In the next column, you'll see the tag value, which is the latest value that exists in the database, as well as the tag time. In this database, there are no values, so all the tag values are blank. In a running system, you would see the value along with the tag time. This is, again, the last value, most current value in the database. You will also see the last value time. The last value time may differ slightly for external values. It may be a minute or so behind, but it should be very close to up to date. If the last value time is not very close, or the tag time, that means something is preventing the calculation engine from processing the information. The last value time is the last value that the calc engine has processed. If you have a tag that has not updated in a while, the next step after identifying this tag is to take the highlight and copy the data tag column. Then you need to go to DataSync. If you're using legacy ENVision, you need to go to the website directly. This website is typically the same server, but ENVision DS website address. So going to that address will bring up the DataSync application. From this point, you are trying to determine if the target tag is being, or if the tag is being transferred from the data historian to ENVision. So in this situation, the target tag would be the ENVision tag that you have. In this system, I only have 2 tags, but so I will use a filter that corresponds to this tag. Then I click on star to asterisk for a wild card, and then I click filter. This will bring up all the tags that match in DataSync. From here, you can determine the last time DataSync attempted to read from the historian and the last time it wrote to the ENVision application. If this value is not current or very close to the last activation time, that indicates a problem with the connectivity between the DataSync application and the historian. This concludes the video.